Hi, this is Reverend Janice Chrysler for your weekly messages from Spirit. And yes, I'm about 12 hours late delivering this. This has been one of those days for me where there have been unplanned things come up, all positive, of course, in the end, or however you look at them. So I guess you're not meant to get your message until now. And I did want to make sure I got the messages from Spirit in today because we're on the tail end of the full moon for this month. And we always like to draw on that energy. The messages are usually more clear and precise. And well, we'll just see if that's how it works out, won't we? So thank you very much for joining in either now, if you receive notice that I've gone live, and even just to do this, it's meant to be now because I had to try 3 times to get it live on YouTube. So without further ado, before there's any other interruptions, I'm going to use the Goddess Speak cards like I have always done. These are the same cards I use when you have your personal reading with me, either online, by phone, or in person. These are the cards we use. So here we go. I'm going to give them a good shuffle now. And all you need to do is, as I show you the cards, I'll have 3 cards. You choose whether you're intuitively drawn to 1, 2, or 3. Then I will reveal the meaning for each card. And then don't run away because I'm going to put all 3 cards together and have the reading for all of us for the upcoming week. Card number 1. And I stop when a little voice in my head goes, stop. Card number 1. Yes, I have voices in my head. Card number 2. And card number 3. Are you ready? I'm going to show them one more time. And don't overthink it. Just go where your intuition guides you if you're drawn to card number 1. And no, you don't get to see what it is first. That's cheating. Card number 2. And card number 3. Whatever card number came to you first, keep that. And as I said at the end, I'm going to put all 3 cards together to see what the total meaning is for all of us. So those who chose card number 1, you chose the mother energy. And the mother is about creating, about giving birth, about nurturing. And she's telling you this week there could be some disruptions in your schedule. And that's kind of hilarious because, as I told you, today I usually give this messages from Spirit first thing in the morning. Here we are 12 hours later doing it, and I had to try 3 times to get online. So that's the sort of thing that you could find over the next week, the energies that we're going into, the projects that you're trying to do, maybe complete something. You may feel as though you're being constantly disrupted, that just as you get into the flow of doing something, something else comes up that you have to deal with. Don't get frustrated. It's okay. It's just sometimes these disruptions are really signs for us that we need to sit back and re-examine what we're doing. Is this the right time to be doing this project, moving ahead with this idea? Maybe we need to look at it in a different way. Disruptions aren't always, we look at them as bad things, but really it's just a way for us to objectively look at what's going on, and maybe there's an easier way or a better way for us to be doing this task, we'll say. Sometimes it's something that we shouldn't be doing. Maybe it's something that this isn't the time for right now. If you feel as though you've got to really be pushing the idea, really pushing something to get done, and there's just one thing after another that's stopping you, really take that time to examine what are your goals? What is it you're hoping to accomplish at the end of all of this? Are you staying on path with your purpose, with your goals? Because maybe through these disruptions and struggles, you've gotten off the path a bit. So we need to step back away from it a little bit and really look at it as objectively as you can to see how you can get back on track. So that was card number 1. Card number 2, now we go to the crone. Now the crone is about completion, and this is the crone energy right now. You're really grasping onto her. She is the full moon. That's her energy, because now she knows that the full moon, as we're now starting to go out of it, is preparing now for something new to come in. And the card this week for those who chose card number 2 is about completion. Things are coming to a close. And if you are wondering about something, about whether you should carry on, or is this a good time maybe to end that project, or yes, it is. Use the energy that we're going into right now to complete that project, to make a decision on something. I feel there's some of you that have been going back and forth, trying to make your mind up about something. Make your mind up. Just do it. The indecision is what causes the most frustration and stress for us. Choosing a path, taking it, and going down it will cause so much relief for you, and just like a weight has come off. Allow things to finish. This is a time of completion. All right, moving on to card number 3 is the maiden. Notice we've got all 3 energies here today, and she's talking about physical health. And since it's the maiden is that young energy. Remember, when we were young, we didn't know enough to not do something. We just went ahead because it felt good and we wanted to try things. So do that in regards to your physical health. Those that chose card number 3, you've been talking about going for a walk, riding the bike, going in the boat, going for a swim. Do it. Just do it. Take a start. Don't judge yourself. Just go out there and do things that are good for your physical well-being. And you will find that you might think, well, physically I'm okay, but I'm feeling a little down in the dumps. Maybe you've gone through some stressful times right now. That stress will end up affecting your physical health. So it's better to get ahead of things. Make sure that you're taking your vitamins, eating properly. For goodness sakes, drink enough water. So many people don't drink water. We are in Canada going into August in 30 Celsius plus weather. You need to keep hydrated. Drinking pop, drinking alcoholic beverages, all that iced coffee only makes you more dehydrated. You actually need water. So make sure that you look after your physical health. It's extremely important this week. All right, so what happens when we throw all of those together? Remember, our first one was the mother, and she was talking about disruption. And the first card I draw when I do a 3-card spread, it's the main theme for the reading. So she's telling us that there's going to be disruptions. What can help us get through these disruptions? Well, that's where the crone comes in. She tells us completion. So the thing is, what might be happening if we find we can't seem to move ahead, there are things we need to back up and complete before you can move forward. Because otherwise you just keep piling on more and more and more and more onto yourself, which causes more stress, which will affect our physical health. All right, so we can all expect to have some disruptions in this energy this week. However, take time to objectively look at what's going on. Are there things that we can easily complete? Well, sometimes not even easily, but what I was thinking is, when we're working through a list of things to do, there could be something that you think you can put off, but maybe it's the easiest thing to complete. So do that first, so that you got something off your list and some of the other things can fall into place. And once you do that, you'll start to feel better emotionally. And make sure you block off some time to physically look after yourself. Don't put it off. Get outside when you can. We got some rainy weather coming up. That's okay, but get outside in between that. Go out and walk in the rain if you like that. I used to always love that as a kid, going out in the rain. And but go out and look after your physical health. Have you appointments that you've been putting off? Go and get them done. Look after yourself and stay hydrated. I keep getting that message. So I have a feeling there's quite a few of you that are not drinking your water. So that's the messages for this week. I would apologize for being late, but I truly feel it was meant to come on now. So let me know in the comments if this message, how it related to you with the cards you picked or for the message for the week. Remember it as you go into the week. It may not resonate right at this moment, but as the week goes on, remember the card you chose and our messages from Spirit. Remember to always like your comments. I would appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And thank you very much for coming on my channel. And for those of you that watch and follow on Facebook, on Life is a Journey Facebook page, I love having you there too. So we'll talk soon and have a blessed weekend. Namaste.